What happens when a major celebrity gets tangled up in scandal? They had it all: fame, fortune, fan adoration. But one scandal was all it took to bring everything crashing down. These 10 celebrities didn't just fall from grace, they vanished. From courtroom dramas to public meltdowns, find out who disappeared and why. Number 10, Paula Deen, A Sweet Southern Fall. Paula Deen was a beloved TV chef known for her down-to-earth personality and Southern charm. But in 2013, her world came crashing down. The scandal? She was sued for racial discrimination, with allegations that she had used racial slurs in her restaurant and even discussed planning a Southern plantation-themed wedding. Her show was canceled, and major sponsors like Walmart and Food Network dropped her. In the wake of the scandal, Paula largely disappeared from the public eye. While she has made a few appearances here and there, her career was never quite the same. Deen retreated from the limelight, focusing on smaller ventures and a more private life away from TV screens. But was this fall from grace worse than what happened to a Hollywood legend just a few years later? Let's move on. Number 9, Mel Gibson, the star with a dark side. Mel Gibson was once one of Hollywood's biggest stars, with hits like Braveheart and Lethal Weapon under his belt. But in 2006, Gibson's career took a major blow after he was arrested for DUI. What followed were anti-Semitic rants, accusations of domestic abuse, and a series of tape recordings that exposed his personal and hateful views. Following the scandal, Gibson went into self-imposed exile, avoiding the Hollywood spotlight for years. His career seemed all but over until his 2016 film, Hacksaw Ridge, earned him an Academy Award nomination. While Gibson has slowly returned to filmmaking, the damage to his reputation was undeniable. Number 8, Britney Spears, the ultimate public breakdown. Britney Spears' fall from grace is perhaps one of the most publicized in celebrity history. In 2007, the pop princess was caught in a media storm after shaving her head, attacking a car with an umbrella, and entering rehab multiple times. Her behavior led to her losing custody of her children and being placed under conservatorship controlled by her father. While Britney has spent the last few years fighting to regain control of her life and career, her public disappearance during her darkest moments was a retreat into privacy. She's since made a slow but steady return to music, but the fallout from her highly publicized breakdown still lingers. Number 7, Kanye West, the king of controversy. Kanye West is no stranger to scandal, but his 2022 downfall was a massive one. After a series of inflammatory comments on social media, including anti-Semitic remarks, West was dropped by his sponsors, including Adidas, and faced public backlash like never before. His empire crumbled almost overnight. Kanye has largely retreated from the public eye, with few appearances since the scandal. While his creative genius is still acknowledged, West's reputation has been deeply damaged, and he's largely stayed away from the limelight, focusing on his personal life and private ventures. Number 6, Tiger Woods, the fall of a golf icon. Tiger Woods was on top of the world, breaking records and dominating the golf scene. But in 2009, it all unraveled when news broke that Woods had been involved in multiple infidelities. The scandal led to a very public divorce, lost sponsorships, and a dramatic fall from grace. Woods vanished from the spotlight for a while, retreating from both the public eye and golf tournaments. He slowly began his comeback, not just in golf, but in rebuilding his personal life. His eventual return to the PGA Tour and Masters victory was a redemption story, but the damage from the scandal left a permanent mark. Number 5, Justin Bieber, teen idol in crisis. Justin Bieber's career went into a tailspin after his early success. In 2014, he was arrested for DUI, vandalism, and resisting arrest, and his behavior became increasingly erratic. Bieber's antics, including egging a neighbor's house, getting into a fight with a paparazzo, and disrespecting fans, put his reputation at risk. Bieber retreated from the public spotlight for several years, focusing on personal growth and seeking therapy. He made a comeback with new music, and today he's much more grounded. While he's rebuilt his career, his scandalous past remains a part of his journey. Number 4, Winona Ryder, from Hollywood darling to shoplifting scandal. Winona Ryder was the darling of Hollywood in the 1990s, with critically acclaimed roles in films like Beetlejuice and Edward Scissorhands. However, in 2001, Ryder's career was derailed when she was caught shoplifting over $5,000, 0 cents, worth of merchandise from Saks Fifth Avenue. Her trial and conviction were highly publicized, and she vanished from the big screen. The scandal forced Ryder into exile, and she faded from the Hollywood scene for several years. But in 2016, she made an incredible comeback with her role in Stranger Things. Ryder's career bounced back, but the shoplifting scandal always lingered in the background. Number 3. Michael Jackson, the King of Pop's controversial legacy. Michael Jackson's career was marred by several scandals, but perhaps none were more damaging than the child molestation allegations that followed him throughout his life. The 1993 allegations were a turning point, and though Jackson settled the case out of court, the damage was done. Later, in 2005, Jackson faced a high-profile trial for child molestation charges, ultimately being acquitted. Despite the legal victory, Jackson's public image was severely tarnished. In the years before his death, in 2009, Jackson retreated from the public eye, facing his own battles with health and legal issues. His legacy is still debated, with his scandals overshadowing his musical genius in the eyes of many. Was Depp the villain or the victim? Public opinion was deeply divided. And while some fans stood by him, others weren't so forgiving. Number 2. Charlie Sheen. From Hollywood wildchild to rehab retreats. Charlie Sheen was once the highest-paid TV actor, but his personal life was filled with drama. From a string of highly publicized marriages, partying, and erratic behavior, Sheen's downfall culminated in his infamous winning rants and a bizarre meltdown in 2011 that led to his firing from 2.5 Men. Sheen retreated to rehab multiple times and largely vanished from the public eye. Though he's appeared in a few projects since, his reputation remains tainted by his years of controversy. Sheen's story is one of talent, chaos, and retreat, with his public image forever linked to his personal battles. Number 1. Johnny Depp, the fallout of a toxic relationship. Johnny Depp's career was rocked by his tumultuous relationship with actress Amber Heard. The legal battles, public accusations of domestic abuse, and the highly publicized defamation trial in 2022 saw Depp's reputation take a massive hit. Major Hollywood studios distanced themselves from Depp, and he was essentially exiled from the industry for a period. However, Depp has made a slow return, with a resurgence in 2023's Jean du Barry, marking his first major film role in years. Despite the damage to his career, Depp's reputation is undergoing a slow rebuild, though the impact of his scandal still follows him. Conclusion: the price of fame and scandal. These celebrities have proven that fame, no matter how grand, can come at a hefty price. From disappearances to self-imposed exiles, scandals have a way of changing everything. Whether through redemption or permanent retreat, these stars have faced the consequences of their actions in ways that many can't imagine. Their stories remind us that sometimes the road to recovery is long and hard, and not all scandals can be wiped away. Which celebrity's disappearance shocked you the most, or do you think they deserved it? Drop your thoughts in the comments and hit that subscribe button if you want more celebrity truths the tabloids won't tell you.